The Los Angeles Clippers just beat the LA Lakers in the most important game of the season for both of these teams. And it really wasn't even close for most of the game. And it was a huge game in terms of playoff positioning because the Clippers are now the 5 seed and the Lakers are now the 7 seed, a play-in team. And that is absolutely huge. Why? Because the Clippers, they get to play the Suns in which should be a very good series. They also get way more rest than the Lakers, who will have to play in the play-in game. They have to win the play-in games to even make the playoffs. So the Lakers are not guaranteed a playoff spot. If the Lakers do make the playoffs, they will be playing probably the Grizzlies, assuming they keep the 7th seed. So the Lakers, they get less rest. It was really just a bad loss for them. And I know they came off a back-to-back, not an excuse, or not a good enough excuse for them to just get really destroyed that game. Now let's talk about the game. We'll start with the Clippers. Let's start with Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, Lakers fans do not like him, and he showed that revenge Russell Westbrook. You know, that 2017 Russell Westbrook after KD left, he was just in his bag. You know, he was making jump shots. You know what Anthony Davis said? We left him open. That was the game plan, and he made the shots. Russell Westbrook had a good game, and I don't know why he didn't play late down the stretch. He only played 20 minutes. I'm not sure why Ty Lue decided to do that, but they got the win regardless. Norman Powell really stepped up. Norman Powell had a great game. He was really attacking that Lakers defense and just getting what he wanted, getting to the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard, usual Kawhi Leonard things. He was just, doing his thing. Not anything crazy, but he dropped 25, I think, helped them get the W as well. Good game from the supporting cast. They have Zubac, they have Plumlee. Man, they're getting it done. The Lakers, on the other hand, I just talked about a few videos ago how the Lakers are the best team in the West, and they come out and do this. LeBron James, 3 points in the first half. He did finish with like 33 points, so a much better second half, but you can't have 3 points in a half, especially in the playoffs, LeBron. That's just unacceptable. Anthony Davis is the most frustrating player in the NBA. Why? Not only does he get injured frequently, but he can just disappear for absolutely no reason. And that's exactly what happened in the second half of yesterday's game. Anthony Davis was non-existent, and that just can't happen again if you're going to compete for a championship. The Lakers' defense was terrible. They just gave the Clippers whatever they wanted, easy layups, easy shots. The Clippers shot exceptionally well from 3 for most of the game. The Lakers did make a few runs in the game, but it just wasn't enough. Their offense didn't produce. I mean, like I said, Anthony Davis, D'Lo didn't really step up. The bench didn't really step up. And that's just not how you're going to win basketball games. You're not going to win any series in the West playing like that, playing that type of basketball. Now, for the Lakers, I still do think they're a great team. I still think that they can make the NBA Finals, but I mean, you have to be better on both ends of the court, and you cannot use the excuse of a back-to-back. In the playoffs, you won't have back-to-backs, but I mean, you have to play your highest basketball at all times in the playoffs. The Lakers did not play high-level basketball last night. The Clippers could be a dangerous team. Even without Paul George, the Clippers have good depth. They're just a well-rounded team. And what I saw last night, I think they're going to play the Suns most likely. Unless something bizarre happens, they're going to play the Suns. And I think they can take the Suns to 7 games. I might sound crazy, but I think the Clippers, even without Paul George, can get a 7-game series out of the Phoenix Suns. They could win. I don't think they will, but they definitely could. They could give the Suns a run for their money. And as for the Lakers, like I said, they got to win the play-in. And assuming that the Warriors don't lose their 6th seed, which I don't think they will, so I think the Lakers will be in the play-in, and I think they will win the play-in game, and they will play the Memphis Grizzlies in the playoffs. I think they can beat them, but again, have to have that high-level basketball that I did not see last night. So we'll see how this turns out. It should be a great playoff series, especially for the West. In the East, I already made a video on who I think is coming out the East, but the West should be very entertaining. A few 7-game series going on, in my opinion, and we'll see how it turns out. But that's my take from last night's game. That's my future outlook. And let me know what you think about both the Clippers and the Lakers, and how you felt about that game last night. Hope to see you in my next video. Take it easy.